Hello, and thank you for choosing Cape Town University for your employment opportunity. As a commitment to a comfortable and cohesive working environment, we've prepared a short summary of policies held within the university that you will be expected to follow. Sexual harassment is defined as any unwanted sexual advances from a person of superiority to that of a subordinate. What this means to a professor is the act of any unwanted sexual misconduct of a professor onto his students or his subordinates is completely unacceptable. Violations of these policies could result in penalties up to and including termination. It's not just important to talk about these policies, but examine situations in which you find yourself that can violate these policies. Our primary subject for the emphasis of our video is David Lurie, former professor at our university. Please pay special attention to the way that David deals with particular situations.
The streetwalkers are out in numbers tonight. Too easy.
All right, let's take a look at a typical situation that professors encounter students on campus.
My favorite season, my favorite time of day. Do you live around here?
Yeah, across the line. I share a flat.
Is Cape Town your home?
No, I grew up in George.
An acceptable encounter so far. Let's see where David takes it.
Well, I live nearby. Can I invite you over for a drink?
Fine, but I have to be home by 7:30.
Okay.
Now this is extremely unacceptable under university policies. Faculty members are not allowed to engage students in anything outside of classroom-based activities, especially inviting them over to their house for a drink. God only knows what else.
At Cape Town University, professors are expected to provide a comfortable learning environment for their students.
We continue with Lord Byron.
He could, at times, resign his own for others' good, but not in pity, not because he ought, but in some strange perversity of thought that swayed him onward with a secret pride to do what few or none would do beside, and this same impulse would in tempting time mislead his spirit equally to crime.
Who is this erring spirit? A being who lives dangerously, even creating danger for himself. Let us dive deeper.
So what kind of creature is this Lucifer?
He just does what he feels like. He doesn't care if it's good or bad. He just does it.
Exactly. Good or bad, he just does it. And he doesn't act on principle, but on impulse. And the source of his impulse is dark to him. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today.
Well, we can do some of those with all that.
Melanie, may I have a word with you? Shall we go to my office?
Please observe here the consequences of participating in inappropriate behavior with students by professors.
Let me remind you, Professor, as well as everyone else present, this is not a trial. It is an inquiry so that this board might make a decision. Is that clear for everyone?
It's clear.
Then let us begin. The complaint comes from Miss Melanie Isaacs, a student in the drama program. We all have a copy of that statement, and we've all read it. Am I correct in assuming that?
I didn't bother. She has no reason to lie.
Professor Lurie, would it not be pragmatic to understand the allegations against you?
There's more important things in life than being pragmatic.
Professor Larry, you have violated a very serious rule of sexual misconduct. Do you understand the gravity of your situation?
I do. Let's just pass the sentence and get on with our lives.
Have you sought legal advice? Have you consulted anyone, a priest for instance, or a counselor? Would you be prepared to undergo counseling?
I'm far too old to undergo counseling. Let's just be brief with the remainder of this meeting. I plead guilty to everything Miss Isaacs has accused me of.
Fine, David, but I do not think you're taking a logical path. The board will have to make a decision. You understand, Professor, that you face prescribed counseling or termination from this university based on sexual misconduct.
I do.
As you can see, sexual misconduct is not taken lightly here at Cape Town University. David must now live with his poor decisions. Cape Town University is committed to providing a positive learning experience for our students. You as a professor have direct influence in that process. While David Lurie seems to have been an extreme example, instances of sexual harassment on campus are not uncommon. Hopefully the examples portrayed here have given you, a new faculty member, some visual representation of the environment that is unacceptable and the consequences for which violations of Cape Town University's policies in regards to sexual harassment will lead to. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, please contact me or Article 3 of the South African Constitution.
It's like, I don't care about nothing, man.
Are you ready to the villain? Take 2.
David Lurie may have been an extreme violations of these policies. God, sorry, I was trying to memorize it.
Shit, am I staring at the camera?
Yeah.
Or should I be looking over there?
I want to do that again.
Especially inviting them back to their school for a drink. God only knows what else.
He doesn't act on principle.
And I know why.
Alright, well I think that's enough for today, so everybody can leave.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess, we're looking for you, we gon' find you, we gon' find you, so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. We got your t-shirt to the left fingerprints and all, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. You are really so dumb. I was attacked by some idiot in the project, so dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so dumb.